All right, this is Mr. M.L. Kimble. Here we are going to continue our study on the book of Jasher. You will find the book of Jasher in the Sefer. You need to get the Sefer and download the Sefer app to your phone. It does cost about $20, but what you will find in the Sefer is you're going to get the closest to the Hebraic language as possible, and then you're going to get the books that they did take out of the Bible. Now, how do we know that these books were removed? Because all of these books were included in the 1611 edition King James version of the Hebrew Bible. So along the lines, the Council of Nicaea decided that they were just going to take out this and take out that. But in the last days, knowledge will increase, but you have to be willing to receive the knowledge. You cannot get knowledge and then refuse to receive it and think that you're going to be smart enough to understand the knowledge that is being given to you. So the one thing that we must understand is that the book of Jasher is mentioned twice in the 66 books. It's mentioned in 2 Samuel, and it's also mentioned in the book of Joshua. In fact, it actually says, isn't this written in the book of Jasher? Is this not written in the book of Jasher? So then that should spark anybody's mind into thinking, well, wait a second. Well, if it's saying it in the 66 books, where is the book of Jasher and why was it removed? And there's a lot of information in these books, and I'm not going to be the guy that's going to sit back and not show you or help you to understand that you must understand that there was a reason that these books were removed and taken out for a reason. And we have to be willing to understand that, or we will always be bamboozled, scamified, told whatever. And you have to be willing to go the extra mile to see what the Most High is saying to his people. So Jasher chapter number 3 is where we're going to pick back up at. And Enoch lived 65 years, and he begat Methuselah. And Enoch walked with Elohim after having begat Methuselah, and served Yahuwah, and despised the evil ways of men. And the soul of Enoch was wrapped up in the instruction of Yahuwah, in knowledge and in understanding. And he wisely retired from the sons of men, and secreted himself from them for many days. And it was at the expiration of many years, while he was serving Yahuwah and praying before him in his house, that an angel of Yahuwah called to him from heaven. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Rise, go forth from your house and from the place where you do hide yourself, and appear to the sons of men, in order that you may teach them the way in which they should go, and the work which they must accomplish to enter in the ways of Elohim. So once again, the book of Jasher is talking about the prophet Enoch, but for some odd reason, they have convinced you not to read his book. This is a very important character, and you will find in these books that are removed out of the Bible that he's going to be one of the witnesses that is discussed in the book of Revelation that will return before the coming of the Messiah. And Enoch rose up according to the word of Yahuwah, and went forth from his house, from his place, and from the chamber in which he was concealed. And he went to the sons of men, and taught them the ways of Yahuwah. And at that time assembled the sons of men, and acquainted them with the instruction of Yahuwah. And he ordered it to be proclaimed in all places where the sons of men dwelt, saying, Where is the man who wishes to know the ways of Yahuwah and good works? Let him come to Enoch. Very important. Again, why is he this important? He was the Most High's first scribe. Look at what they're saying. I'm going to read that again. He says, and he ordered it to be proclaimed in all places where the sons of men dwelt, saying, Where is the man who wishes to know the ways of Yahuwah and good works? Let him come to Enoch. And all the sons of men then assembled to him, for all who desired this thing went to Enoch. And Enoch reigned over the sons of men according to the word of Yahuwah. And they came and bowed to him, and they heard his word. And the Ruach Elohim was upon Enoch, and he taught all his men the wisdom of Elohim and his ways. And the sons of men served Yahuwah all the days of Enoch, and they came to hear his wisdom. Very wise person, and yet they've told you not to read his book. Sounds like a scam. And all the kings of the sons of the men, both first and last, together with their princes and judges, came to Enoch when they heard of his wisdom, and they bowed down to him, and they also required of Enoch to reign over them, to which he consented. And they assembled in all 130 kings and princes, and they made Enoch king over them, and they were all under his power and command. So Enoch was a king, and you don't hear about him anywhere in the 66. Sounds like a scam. And Enoch taught them wisdom, knowledge, and the ways of Yahuwah, and he made peace amongst them, and peace was throughout the earth during the life of Enoch. During the life of Enoch, peace was throughout the whole earth. And Enoch reigned over the sons of men 243 years, and he did justice and righteousness with all his people, and he led them in the ways of Yahuwah. And these are the generations of Enoch: Methuselah, Elsha, and Elamech, 3 sons, and their sisters were Melchah, Naamah. Methuselah lived 87 years, and he begat Lamech. Here comes Noah. And it was in the 56th year of the life of Lamech when Adam died. 930 years old was he at his death. And his 2 sons, with Enoch and Methuselah, his son, buried him with great pomp, as at the burial of kings, in the cave which Elohim had told him. And in that place all the sons of men made a great mourning and weeping on account of Adam. It has therefore become a custom among the sons of men to this day. So they do weep over Adam, but the people that are weeping over Adam are not the right people. We go study out we'll just go back and look at some of my other lessons. And Adam died because he ate of the tree of knowledge, he and his children after him, as Yahuwah Elohim had spoken. And it was in the year of Adam's death, which was the 243rd year of the reign of Enoch. In that time, Enoch resolved to separate himself from the sons of men and to secret himself as at first in order to serve Yahuwah. And Enoch did so, but did not entirely secret himself from them, but he kept away from the sons of men 3 days and then went to them for 1 day. And during the 3 days that he was in his chamber, he prayed to and praised Yahuwah Eloyahu. And the day on which he went and appeared to his subjects, he taught them the ways of Yahuwah, and all they asked him about Yahuwah, he told them. And he did in this manner for many years. And afterward, he concealed himself for 6 days and appeared to his people 1 day in 7. And after that, once in a month, and then once in a year, until all the kings, princes, and sons of men sought for him and desired again to see the face of Enoch and to hear his word. But they could not, as all the sons of men were greatly afraid of Enoch, and they feared to approach him on account of the Elohim, like all that was seated upon his countenance. Upon his countenance, wow. Therefore no man could look at him, fearing he might be punished and die. Powerful man, but yet we're not being taught about him. And all the kings and princes resolved to assemble the sons of men and to come to Enoch, thinking that they might all speak to him at the time when he should come forth amongst them. And they did so. And the day came when Enoch went forth, and they all assembled and came to him. And Enoch spoke to them the words of Yahuwah, and he taught them wisdom and knowledge. And they bowed down before him, and they said, "May the king live. May the king live." The king lived. So Enoch was a king. Make sure you understand, he was not just the prophet, and he was not just the scribe, and he was not just the person in charge of the angels. He was also a king when he was on this earth. And in some time after, when the kings and princes and the sons of men were speaking to Enoch, and Enoch was teaching them the ways of Elohim, behold, an angel of Yahuwah then called unto Enoch from heaven, and wished to bring him up to heaven and to make him reign there over the sons of Elohim. So once again, confirms what I just told you. Enoch reigned over the angels, and yet he has been removed from the Bible. Sounds like a scam. How is he that powerful, and yet we don't know about him? You better get this and get it in your spirit, especially if you're calling yourself a follower of the Messiah. as he had reigned over the sons of men upon earth. When at that time Enoch heard this, he went and assembled all the inhabitants